you want me in here, eh?
Yes.
Alright,
Of course.
let's do it. Tell. What's wrong?
I'm gonna ask you a really serious question.
Come with it.
Okay.
I'm here.
How serious is the racism on that side?
The racism in America?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's just like everywhere in the world. It's icona. Some places may be subtle, but they're there, and some places it's like blunt. We are born to go to when I won't phone go mbala. I won't phone exactly. It's called icona. They don't get that just like the rest of the world. Got the lapa. I mean, I think maybe they are really trying their best, like, and will accommodate to get out of it. Like, more than here. Lana, I think managing racism clubs could be implemented by the government more than the people or individuals themselves.
I hear you.
I really think so.
Do you think it's because of the international, like, Black Lives Matter things? That's why they're trying to pull out of it?
Yes, that could be a factor. Now, but like actually, if it's racism, it's lazy corners or yoking down.
I'm big, but I just feel like we watch the TV so much to a point where we just think in America, if you enter it and you're black, you're definitely going to be stopped at some point with some policeman trying to pull out a gun at you. You get what I'm saying?
You would find that in some pockets, like 50 states. So in some states, yes, you're going to find that 100%. No doubt, yeah. And my private food, I touch on like Galena food and all that stuff. So, is it Ohio? I don't think it's Ohio. Got the Arkansas. Or I don't boys just because you're black and now they give you more, or there's more eyes on you that you could be doing something wrong or whatever the case is. But
you weren't scared?
No. I mean, I do whatever it is, and I haven't looked because with them. I'm in the I'm allowed, I'm not allowed. I do it until I get told, maybe don't do that again.
And when you guys traveled to Uncle Paul and Auntie Lauren?
They were in the South Coast. We were coming from Long Island. Okay. Long Island, outside New York. We're driving through Pennsylvania, South Carolina. Oh my word.
It's beautiful.
Auntie Lauren and Uncle Paul's house. No, it's actually ridiculous. I've got pictures. It's actually ridiculous. 3-story house. You got an elevator in the house as well. You got more rooms than anything else. And you got rooms are divided into. There's a room that's got South Africa. Not South Africa. But the theme is Africa. So your big fives. You got New York. You've got rooms that have just got like their own themes and.
Okay, now be honest with us. What do they really do that side?
Uncle Paul, what's
yeah.
Well, they are rich, but they used to. Uncle Paul used. Well, he is a firefighter now. He's volunteering though. But back in the day, he used to work in New York as a business analyst. For 25 years in New York. So, business analyst in New York, you're charging your own rates now for 25 years.
Yeah.
So, imagine all of that money that you just put away, whatever the case is. And they live on a farm that's quite sized. From here, probably to Moses Mabida.
They said the other families' daughter and their whatever, because they've just moved to America. Donnie and them's grand.
Michelle, no.
They looked after their lot when they were gone, and they mentioned something along the lines of, they're looking after the place and they went across, but they were describing almost the size of like a game reserve, and I was like,
it's super big. It's super big.
Oh my
Because it used to be I don't want to say paper, but it's a tree farm. Basically, it's a tree farm. Back in the day when they used to make paper and experiment with trees or whatever the case is, that's where they used to get trees to make paper and wood and.
Yeah.
There's still lots of trees there, whatever the case is. But they sold that property, that farm, to the church. And the church, I don't know whether it was ran by Uncle Paul and Auntie Lauren, but they are very big in their church and they have huge influence.
Okay.
Uncle Paul and Auntie Lauren. And if you need in investing or funding or whatever, focus on the family, Colorado Springs. Uncle Paul and Lauren are the people that they go to find people to fund. So, by fund and when I was staying with them for like 3-4 days.
Humble people now that you think about it. No, they've always actually been. They've never even shown a side of we've got this or whatever. They've really always just been the aunt and uncle we had. We didn't even know what they did. Well, for years because we were kids.
Yeah, we see them as godparents. They are like our godparents.
They really are.
Yeah.
And they've always known us like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're awesome. They are. No, they really, really are.
And
awesome.
how are the what do they call the Gulf states that you worked on?
Gulf states. Oh my word! I can't remember really, but all in total probably went to 17 states or 20 states. or Washington, or ban. Plus also it's connecting. So while you're traveling from Lana to Lana, so like moving from Long Island to Florida, that drive is 18 hours or stupid hours or whatever the case is. But now you're on the road, so now you're staying in Pennsylvania, you're staying in DC, you're staying there, Kentucky, going to Nashville, Tennessee, going to Congress. Promise you, it's literally just like the movies. It's jarring. It's love it. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
As much as they are naive, America or whatever the case is, they are genuine people. They are genuine. They are nice people or whatever the case is.
Yeah. Okay, so you actually stayed in most states.
I stayed in most states. It was like a 1 night, 2 nights, especially somewhere like Kentucky or Nashville. You want to be there for a while. You don't want to just like in passing or whatever. So you want to spend 2 days there. You want to spend 3 days there.
Wait, when you went there, it was during holidays or weekends or something like that? You didn't go during the time you were working?
No. So, I'm to move 7 in America. It's a case of 7 months in Florida, 5 months up north, or up northy. It's north of like we equate or whatever the case is. So like literally all the north, Wyoming, New York, Ohio, South Carolina, North Carolina, things like that, or up north, Florida, Florida, no, obviously that's like way down, or Peru, and Banbanikota. Florida, you're there for 7 months, so literally from October to May, you say Florida. La Payana, it never, ever, the sun will always come out. It's never cold, it's never, the sun is always out. I call winter, I call Banbani, it's always sunny, Maybe then in the winter season or period, maybe for 2-3 days, but it's longer. That's why you get people there with really that olive skin.
Yes.
It's always hot in Florida.
And how's it dealing with the 1% that's like the 1% who are the 1%?
The 1% who are the 1% being there.
To afford Gulf States, you've got to be 1% of America.
True, the money there is serious. So La Payana Fetu. So 7 months in Florida, and when you work in Florida, you work at a country club. The country club's got a membership of like 1,200 or 1,500 people, but then you have to like almost double that because it's spouses and kids as well. So let's say at the country club, I buy a house or whatever the case is how it works. I pay my member fee. Now I can have kids and relatives come and stay at that house, go to the country club, and use and eat on my account. Cash it's a Gulf State, so they do have guests do have money and all that stuff. And the place it's a members association, so members actually own the club. If the members choose to fire you, you're getting fired. If the members want you to stay, you're getting stayed. The members go and complain to the GMs, my assistant GM complainer. It's a members club. It's a members association. So how much my members?
I like that. Tell me something.
Yes.
Tell me something. Is the 1% in America in any way swayed to one race? Or any sway to more black, more Caucasian to white?
I would happily say yes, maybe something more pushing back in the day, yes. Manje,
not anymore.
Oh my word, guys, I think you actually, if you collectively put us together, all of us, I think we black people might be richer. Yeah, because I think population-wise, there is no other race that's more than black people. So now do you think that population-wise there's more blacks than white, than Indians, than whatever, obviously if you put them more together, even though they don't have much money, but the more will always ban because the richest guy here, guys, is black. The richest guy in yes, and I don't know. Yeah, you have your Elon Musk, you have your Bezos, you have your Microsoft guy, money, Gates, all of that. But I mean,
collectively, when you were working there.
Yeah, but I'm mainly Caucasians. Yeah, 100%.
Did you see a lot of celebrities when you were there?
I saw Michael Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan or Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan, the shoe.
No way.
Yeah, Michael Jordan came to my workplace, Ohio. Oh my word. Ohio was actually one of the highlights of my life as well.
Really?
Oh, Ohio, man. Beautiful. The guy that we worked for there, Ted Swaldo, Mr. Swaldo.
Yeah.
he had a company that he sold, and when he sold, the people that he sold it to, they ran it down, and he bought it back, but he bought it back for cheaper than what he bought it for. And then when he sold it again, $30 billion.
Oh man,
that's money you can't even fathom. Oh, come on, man. That's.
I can't even fathom. You're right.
And they've got 5 eating outlets. They've got I can't remember from.
Sitting out here.
We're actually recording, but okay.
You know, for the program thing, yeah. So it's just like yeah, man.
$30 billion. That's
$30 billion is a lot of money. That's a stupid figure. That's a stupid amount. That's a forget about it. That's a forget about it.
You can pay your salaries and ignore the fact that anything went wrong.
No, I promise you, 30B is stop working. No, stop working. Your son's sons and their sons' sons and your daughter's daughters will never have to work again. No, 30B it's a stupid amount of money. I think if I really were to try to do the maths in my head, $1 billion is $1 billion is probably 18 billion rand. Okay, that's 18 billion rand. Now you've got $30 billion. Times that by 18.
I don't
you
want
are
to
really looking at probably 200 or 240.
You're talking zillions there somewhere.
Yeah. American guys, I promise you, I would love every South African person. Go up and move my name is TV and it's mostly American movies.
Yeah.
And I want to literally reiterate to Gucci, whatever you see in movies is exactly like that. So young South Africans, get out there. It's a must. I think if you really do it and do it well for a while, then you get to a point where, I've been there now 4 years.
Yeah.
And you get to a point where salary I compare to,
not even salary. You every Christmas, bro.
It's wages, and I was earning about 90,000 rand a month.
And I work like a dog. I don't even earn that.
90,000 rand a month, and I think I don't know. I had like a spiritual awakening a little bit by me, but you can make $1 million a year. And I was there for 4 years, and me, I made 2.5.
But you're keen to go back. That's what you're saying. You're saying it's worth the renewal of the contract.
It's worth renewing the contract, visa. It's worth getting out there.
To get there in the first
it cost me what? Probably, if honestly, 400 rand to get there.
When you go to America, it's not so much the racism, it's the culturalism that when you're an African, you've got to hang out with other Africans, so to say, because at some point it gets very tedious with the other nations that you guys
They are very open-armed in terms of welcoming foreigners. Abantu bangabathandi abantu abangena illegally. You will get asked that a lot. Did you do it the right way? Did you get the papers? You didn't just walk around the border like the no, I did it right. I did it well. Did it properly. Yeah, man. But Americans do protect this non-existing culture that they think or they have. America's got no culture. America has got lots of South Africans, lots of Chinese, lots of people from outside the States coming in there to make America what it is today. Because it's a land of opportunity. So if you go there, most people are actually Jamaican. Most people are South African. They've lived there for years. Most people are Spanish, Mexican, or whatever the case is. Well, that's America as well.
French,
but yeah, bonke baphuma outside bangena phakathi and babe neingane khona lapha ke, and oh my word, dude, the most beautiful race I've seen is African, what, Japanese African or Chinese African or whatever. Domnyama ne China guys, ingane zalapha yana.
Lina Kobayashi,
cheapers.
my friend from high school. She was half Japanese, half Black American. Her dad is Black American, but her mom's Japanese. For real, Lina was my friend for years. She's still my friend. She's in Cape Town now. But she's half Japanese, half
American. But also if you mix yourself...
It's that Barbados head that comes out of
Barbados head, that's it.
And the hazel eyes that come, oh guys, come on, man.
Yeah.
This is why I got to marry
doing this thing.
I'm kidding.
Doing...
Like my black brothers.
Guys,
that hazel eye will get out of a nice American white man.
Thank you. If you go to America, you really need to humble yourself in a different sense. Because we do get, a lot of South African girls go there and then they start saying, I don't want any South African man. Saying what? I've had enough of South African, so now buy go Jamaican guys. And they gravitate towards Jamaican guys and all that stuff. And it happens a lot, I promise you. Guys are like, guys. South African girls, they literally say that they're sick and tired of South African guys, then they gravitate to
I feel
Jamaican.
Like in South Africa,
and they go for Jamaican, but Jamaican, they're not Bahlukile. Yeah, I mean, grasping aspect of it, like your English and everything. Like,
it's different.
I
mean, that's different even from a friend of mine who's from Africa, but she's not from South Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, from what? North Africa, East Africa.
You can't, it's not the same.
Somalia and all that. Yeah, that's Africa as well, but it's not South Africa.
And some of them are actually, they speak more French than...
Yeah, but no, that's all North Africa, or Congo, or Cameroon, or Banban, exactly. Yeah. But guys, I'm telling you right now, out of humility, heart, wearing our heart on our sleeves and all that stuff, we are the best country ever. You know that we don't have a lot, but our humility in this country.
We have
culture.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but I go our minerals or whatever the resources that we have got China. But just in general, we don't have much. But in terms of what we have to offer as an individual, as a human, the girls there, you know, obviously being South African and all that stuff, like, oh my word, your accent, please don't stop talking. I'll pay you just to stand here and just talk all day. Because they love our accent. I think we have number 2, the sexiest accent in the world, South Africa. Yeah, I promise you. It's Irish, then South Africa.
Damn.
Sexiest accent in the world. So La Payana Jeffets, I think in potentially if people do watch us and watch how we do things, it's easy for South Africans to put
I
it
watched a celebrity like really recently, and he was sitting with 2 American girls, and he said, and they asked him straight up, they said, hey, what do you think are like the sexiest women in the world? And he said, definitely South Africa. And
sexiest woman, and I think there might be a different one because cheapest guys.
Hold on. So then he said Brazilian. He likes the Brazilian and he likes South African women. And these 2 girls laughed and they said, you didn't even mention America. And he goes, no, I mean Americans are also beautiful, whatever. But I could hear where he was coming from. Not so much Wuti, sexy as in, you know, like the appeal that somebody has. But the humility that black women have, or it doesn't even have to be black, it has to be South African, where you have the humility where you know your space and you know where you fit in. You know?
We got a vibe, though. South Africa, we got such a vibe, dog. And they are longing for that vibe there. Because to be honest, they're a first world country. They got the money, but do they have heart?
They don't. Most of them actually don't even have time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
La Payana is actually very focused on me and my people, my family, whatever the case is. Lana, or whatever you're on the side of the road. TK's car broke down not so long ago, and I'm a taxi. Black people stopping. This best checker. And I don't know. There's something that makes me smile and proud of that, and the fact that that's here.
People talk about Japan all the time, how Japan is literally like a soul country. Nobody cares about each other. In fact, everybody just walks past each other. It's like, that's a daily for them. And doing what is happening,
it's like I'm in a pillow yam against a local, the looking I get a main, I mean, I pay that. What the man must think was season to got the Bapu Makelwani. What the winner take to come back? Manju Sutima Bank. I get pillow in a pillow from it's pillow, open arms.
See, babe.
But
that makes us the better people. You know, in terms of tourism, we should be banking.
We should be banking.
The humility.
We should be banking.
And we've got the personality, as you say.
They are misinterpreting whatever they show on TV there. They misinterpret what they show on TV here. Because the back fit that whatever you want to see and not necessarily what you want to see, rubbish, not true stuff. So maybe go to South Africa, Americans show you the Congo with pen. Then people there, they want to come here, but to know that there's crime. There's Banbanda Payana, isn't it scary? There's Banbanda. Not necessarily.
But really, we don't have elephants walking in the background.
Well, I got asked that. How do you get to school? Do you get to school in the back of an alligator or back of a banbani? Giraffe. Clean up your act. Clean up your act. Are you really that naive?
So unfortunately, the stupidity does exist to some level.
Oh no, it does.
But it's not their fault, because for us, we get shown true aspects of Africa in movies. Then it's our fault as entertainment industry in South Africa to not actually inform them, I think.
The faults, when it comes to faults, it's a very touchy subject. Many faults, I give blame on the individual. Because although you don't know, hunger to know more and know better, surely.
Yeah,
surely. Like, okay,
your research, your in-depth
research, but man, what is your want for more surely should, you know what I mean?
Should be more than that.
You should broaden your spectrum. Do I like it though? Your hunger should maybe blame. No, don't blame the blame game. We are this is your life. ziblame wena into mengahambi kahle ziblame wena my decision making ziblame wena lethu habo siyabona nathi police sintantana sakhula kanjani umuntu be usike ebuthini angiyiblame futhi angiyiblame ena
yazi maningi
decision
when you walk in town alone there's tons of kids who have grown up without parents and whatever but we're not there but the one question I do want to ask just before you go, I mean, you have to be honest. I mean, your favorite sister, considering this podcast belongs to one person. Nothing serious.
How? Yo. No. You know what?
And if he says he loves us all the same, this episode is not airing.
Listen. I do love them all the same, but they all have their one bunny quirks. And I gravitate towards abantu bami more than abantu laba abanye. I gravitation mafethu ayina nation ayibona nje when I'm with.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm not to get so even best friends. I don't have best friends. It's just like
you just have your friends.
I don't know why one must stand out more than the other.
Yeah.
You know, this because sometimes your best might actually not be their best at that time.
But also people disappoint.
Yeah, guys, mina kuba ne best mfethu ngixoxola indlela ngebest kamuntu na best friend.
It's really people disappoint because you put them on the pedestal and then you expect them to reach that pedestal. It's your fault. Why did you do that in the first place? Just expect what you get and get what you get because it is the reality. And also we change. Like,
such as life.
People who I've been with in high school are definitely not my friends today necessarily. Some I'm keeping in contact with, and some have actually become more friends than.
Some you can rekindle that relationship.
Yeah.
You're both showing the podcast, someone you get it, and you haven't seen them or whatever the case is, and you rekindle that relationship. Guys, life is not so serious. You know that life is what you make as an individual. I don't stress.
You stress me because you don't stress.
I don't stress. I don't worry because all of it in due time.
Yeah.
Uzicabanga ukuthi ready for lesiphiwo sakho lesifuna usithathe manje no uzosithola sihambe but it wasn't your time ukuthi ube naso and muba naso you're gonna keep it then for longer. Impilo mfethu I think don't even take my picture so iba serious ikhala mukhala hleka muhleka don't be serious ayifuna ngibe kanje hayi mina ngina 30 ufuna ngibe nginaloko don't worry ngoba u 30 mhlawumbe ngizofike kunakona
no looking at that
kodwa yabo bathi man plans God laughs.
And what he does.
Ask
me 8 months ago if this whole thing would have existed. I would have told you straight up, no. What is that? What is the podcast? 8 months later. And that's when God loves. He's like, yeah.
Planan, Ben.
Thank you.
But
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, no, I'm proud of me. I'm proud of you, dog. And plus, by the way, this is a director of couch surfing. Just so you guys know. Bye.